Show me a player who's willing to sacrifice everything to play in the FIFA World Cup. Then I'll show you Endrick Felipe Moreira de Sousa, a player who is on a journey to redemption. Endrick recently completed his loan move from Real Madrid to Lyon, and after just 2 games at Lyon, it goes without saying that Endrick is a man on a mission. Like an assassin, Endrick has set a target for himself, and that is to go on for a place on Carlo Ancelotti's World Cup squad at all costs. To get that done, Endrick is dissecting opposition defenders and shooting on sight once the chance presents itself. And if the chance doesn't present itself, Endrick banks on himself to create the chances, scoring on his Lyon debut against Lille, being unplayable against Brest, with a combination of speed, skill and vision, in addition to an assist. He was a standout performer and the man of the match in his league debut. The 19-year-old genius, who said his biggest fear is missing out on the FIFA 2026 World Cup, decided to turn his biggest fear to his driving force, playing like someone who has something to prove. Of course, he has something to prove to Ancelotti, most especially, hoping for a call-up in the next international window in March. There is also something to lose if he doesn't perform well at Lyon, and that is his place in the Brazilian World Cup squad. When you watch Endrick at Lyon, there seems to be a sense of urgency and a persistent drive, like he is trying to compress the whole season he missed at Real Madrid into the next few weeks. To Xabi Alonso and to Florentino Perez and all the players who took game time away from Endrick at Real Madrid, the current Endrick, who is running riot in the French Ligue 1, is the monster you made. Endrick is playing, the world is watching, and just like McDonald's, I'm loving it. And here are 5 reasons why Endrick will surely make Brazil's World Cup squad. Firstly, carefully crafted loan deal. Endrick's move to Groupama Stadium was one that was well designed to make him play as many games as possible within the shortest period of time. In the carefully crafted deal, Real Madrid loaned Endrick to Lyon with a clever clause where Lyon's €1 million loan fee is reduced by €200,000 for every 5 matches Endrick starts, meaning the fee becomes 0 if Endrick starts 25 games, incentivizing Lyon to play him extensively for his development and possibly increase his stats to match those of forwards like Estevao, Rafinha, Richarlison and Brentford's Igor Thiago, who are also contending for a similar position as Endrick in the Brazilian national team. Second reason, Endrick found a new home away from home when he moved from Real Madrid to Lyon. According to reports, Endrick attracted interests from around 15 European clubs before deciding to join Lyon on loan from Real Madrid, prioritizing consistent game time and European football as main factors in decision-making. It might interest you to know that Lyon is being coached by Portuguese coach Paulo Fonseca, who fancies attacking football, giving Endrick the creative freedom to run down defenders. Lyon also have a Portuguese backroom staff supporting Paulo Fonseca, with a lot of staff speaking Portuguese, the same language that is being spoken at home in Brazil. This familiarity in culture made Endrick to settle in fast and eliminated the usual culture shock and acclimatization time, which usually hinder the productivity of players when they move to a new country. Third reason, Endrick represents the future of Brazilian football. Amidst all his woes, Endrick has a lot of currency. The PR and excitement around Endrick's move to Real Madrid can only be matched by that of Neymar's move to Barcelona. He is still the most exciting Brazilian export to Europe in recent memory, so he represents the new school. Endrick's deal to join Madrid was described as the biggest in the history of Brazilian football by Palmeiras president Leila Pereira, as he represents the new face of Brazilian football export. The Brazilian Football Confederation has the responsibility to protect the commercial side of club business. Exporting young footballers to Europe in huge multi-million euro deals serves as a source of foreign exchange earner and keeps the club-side football business afloat. I assume there will be a strong incentive for Endrick's brand to be successful at the global stage, and the FIFA World Cup has a huge role to play on that. While players like Neymar seem to be in the dying days of their football career, there needs to be a replacement with strong European brand image at same level as Lamine Yamal, and Endrick fits in as a perfect backup profile for the unpredictable Vinicius Jr. image. If Endrick fails to be successful in Europe, the bargaining chip of the Brazilian League in terms of producing young talented players, usually sold to European clubs at huge prices, will surely be reduced. In the past, Brazil has been known to always fast-track its brightest young stars when the spotlight demanded it, from Pele to Ronaldo to Neymar. And for Endrick, the global attention will surely not be a free pass, but once he delivers at Lyon, then going by history, he will surely be on the World Cup list. Fourth reason, Endrick has already proven he belongs on the biggest stage of football. In other words, Endrick is him. Not long ago, a World Cup place looked almost guaranteed for Endrick at just 17. He announced himself to the world by scoring the winning goal as Brazil beat England 1-0 at Wembley in March 2024, becoming the youngest player to score an international goal at the stadium and the youngest to score for Brazil since Ronaldo Nazário. Even before Europe, he was already electrifying in Brazil. At 17, he scored 11 goals in a season, more league goals as Neymar did at the same age in the Brazilian Serie A, showcasing a goal threat almost unheard of for someone so young. Even with limited minutes at the Bernabeu, he still managed to score 7 goals in 37 appearances last season. Endrick isn't trying to introduce himself anymore. He's simply reminding Brazil of a player they already know. He has done it before on the biggest stages, and that history, backed up by elite athletic ability and eye-catching stats, keeps him firmly in the World Cup conversation. Fifth and final reason, the biggest question right now is who will be Brazil's number 9 at the FIFA World Cup. The number 9 shirt is still there for the taking. Ancelotti has already run several tests, but still doesn't have a clear answer about who should be the national team's center forward. Richarlison, a familiar face for the coach, was one of the most tested, but he wouldn't be available in March as he has been ruled out for 7 weeks due to an injury. Second top scorer in the Premier League with Brentford, Igor Thiago, is in the spotlight and could be closely watched. Meanwhile, Endrick is trying to put himself in the race in a club that already favored a Brazilian free-kick specialist, Juninho Pernambucano, in the past. Hopefully, Lyon will favor him too. Lyon didn't just offer Endrick a chance to play, they offered him a clean slate to rewrite his story in a new city, a new league, a new battlefield, void of the noise from the Galacticos with big egos. He is not playing to impress Lyon, he's playing to remind the world who he is, a World Cup dreamer refusing to fade quietly. He knows that somewhere not so distant from home, the 2026 FIFA World Cup awaits and will only accept those who earn their place. Will this man on a mission get on the World Cup squad? We don't know yet, and that's the beauty of it. Tell me what you think about Endrick and his chances of getting on the Brazilian World Cup squad in the comments section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. My name is Gus Miller, they call me the guy on the mic, and I'll see you on the next one.